we welcome you to the championship game of the NBA Cup. I'm Kevin Harlan. Joining me, Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and we'll hear from Allie LaForce on the sideline. This is a big night in the NBA season.
And guys, it really is. These teams have worked so hard to get here, and they're both looking to get their hands on the trophy. I don't think they'll hold anything back. This is going to be a good one.
And tonight, it'll be the New York Knicks going up against the San Antonio Spurs. Kevin Harlan here alongside Doris Burke, Greg Anthony, and our reporter, Allie LaForce. And let's now take a look at some of the numbers for Jalen Brunson.
And you can see the surge in his level of confidence lately just by looking at that true shooting percentage. It's been moving straight up in the past 5 games. I think he's feeling it.
And a look at the starters for San Antonio. Fox and Castle are their guards. Vassell pairs with Barnes to make up the forward pair. And it's Wembanyama in at the center, filling out the middle. And for New York, Mikal Bridges out there with Jalen Brunson. Then it's OG Anunoby. Then it's Josh Hart. And it's Towns in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And it's the Spurs to start out. Well, thinking back to last year, the 2024 NBA Cup Championship, the Bucks defeating the Thunder 97-81. With Giannis Antetokounmpo being named the MVP of the tournament.
Yeah, Giannis with a triple-double in that final in Vegas, but it was defense that won it from Milwaukee, holding the eventual NBA champion Thunder to just 33% from the field. OKC had just 31 points in the second half.
The San Antonio Spurs able to put the first points up on the board. It's good.
Yeah, don't be fooled by the height, guys. Brunson is a terrific finisher inside.
Brunson against Fox. Wembanyama, a screen on Brunson. The wide open look here for Fox. His 3-pointers off the mark. Last game for the Spurs, they picked up the W against the Thunder in Oklahoma City. And Doris, you see the talent on this Knicks squad, but there's always been questions about the intangibles they possess.
What's fascinating, Kevin, is this team built slowly and methodically and with great patience. And then they took a couple of big swings. It doesn't result in a championship, and now you evaluate everything.
Now Bridges following De'Aaron Fox's 3-point attempt. Just 4 to shoot. And stolen by Wembanyama.
Great job preventing that ball from coming into the post. Might have been an easy 2 if the defense wasn't there. And what I like about Castle's game is the versatility, right? He's a legitimate two-way threat who's willing to take on whatever role helps the team.
That's good from Castle. And Craig, with Stephon Castle winning the 2025 Rookie of the Year award, the Spurs went back-to-back in that category.
Yeah, of course, Victor Wembanyama winning that same award in 24. Just more confirmation that these Spurs are building something special.
He's off on the second.
Known for a strong defense, Castle is someone any coach would love to have. He is a hard-working rookie.
Brunson kicks to Anunoby. Towns sets the pick for Anunoby. Hart outside. Outside, Towns. Off target with his 3.
Bad defense, bad shot. Neither working on that play.
Vassell finds Wembanyama. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
And this is what you want to see. Wembanyama attacking with authority inside.
And here are the Knicks. It's a 5-point game. Outside, Towns. Cranes the 3-pointer.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Well, Mike Brown had a few moments to share with me. Wemby came up, and Coach emphasized the importance of taking a charge and digging in when his players can. He said Wemby is counting on you to be movable. If your feet are set, you may alter his course. Don't change yours. If they can stand up to this tall task, they might just curb Wemby's advantage out there. Guys, back to you.
All right, Allie, thank you so much for that. DB, it's hard to believe that OG Anunoby is still in his 20s. He clearly has room to grow.
The league better look out, because OG Anunoby is starting to understand he can be a force on the offensive end. We already know he's a menace defensively.
And so Anunoby will bring it up for the New York Knicks. Hart the pass to Anunoby. Brunson against Vassell. The fader. Rebound, San Antonio. This their first look at this year's New York squad. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. On the wing, Fox. Castle, no one around him. Nails the wide open jump shot. Castle's got 5 points so far. Fox against Brunson. No good on the last second attempt there. A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Spurs lead by 2. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. Welcome back to 2K's coverage of the Cup Championship game. We're so glad you could join us. Guys, what's your take on the Spurs so far?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
And we know this. Every team in the league now seems to be looking to play with pace.
Sharing the perimeter spots, it's Clarkson and Bridges. Robinson is out there with Yabusele, and it's McBride in at the point. There, the group New York will start the second. Harper the pass to Sohan. Shoots over Yabusele, and it's Sohan missing. Yabusele kicks to Clarkson. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's going to be on Victor Wembanyama.
Sometimes, guys, you need someone on your team who understands my job is to be aggressive, whether I have it going or whether I don't. And Jordan Clarkson is that guy. And that drops, so they now lead by 1. Well, so far, this NBA Cup final has lived up to the hype. It's been a competitive game.
Yeah, and both teams came ready to play because they know what's at stake. A trophy, prize money, and a chance to raise a banner.
The Knicks making a switch here. Anunoby's checked in.
Well, this is what we've come to expect from him, right? Excellence at the foul line.
And around a minute gone here in the second quarter. Harper the pass to Wembanyama. Wembanyama fighting for it.
It is going to be hard to get a hand to Wembanyama's shots on the inside. Great instincts and just too much length.
Clarkson outside. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
And the lead should be safe if they can keep shooting the basketball like this.
All right, well, look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Knicks.
So far, they've moved the ball well, leading to open, high-percentage looks. Lots of assists in this one.
And they've also shown dominance in the paint so far tonight, really putting the work in down low.
Free throw good. Clarkson.
And a guy who's bounced around the league a bit, Clarkson tightened up his game, and now he is a key factor in what this team does.
Pass to Sohan. Here's Fox, and it's Fox with the jam.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. The Knicks with the lead, and the speed of the Aaron Fox. Wow. GA, he gets up the court in a hurry.
And you combine his water bug quickness with the towering size of Wembanyama. It's a 1-2 punch that promises to confound opponents for years to come.
Now, here's Fox. After the miss from Karl Anthony Towns, they double-team Wembanyama. Spurs working the ball around now. Clock at 6. Wembanyama, a screen on Anunoby. And Harper slams it in.
And some hang time on the rim. Puts a little cherry on the top of that slam.
Well, those kind of displays of strength can get one team rolling. And the Knicks with possession here, following the bucket by the Spurs. Pass to Anunoby. Clarkson on the wing, guarded by Fox. Clarkson kicks to Towns. Hits the three-point bomb. Towns has got 6.
Well, Towns has said he believes he's the greatest shooting big ever. That's how confident he is.
And so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. Robinson's checked in for the Knicks. Jalen Brunson comes in for Miles McBride. Then for the Spurs, Harrison Barnes, he's checked in for Victor Wembanyama. Vassell comes in for Johnson. And Stephon Castle subbed in for Harper. Here's Castle. He has 5. Outside Fox. The shot from the low post is good. Fox has got it all tied up now for the Spurs.
Feels like he has played a little more under control here in the second.
Brunson finds Towns. New York needs to get off a shot. Good on the triple. Clarkson's got the lead up to 3 now for the Knicks.
Yeah, that's back-to-back threes. The D just seems to be slacking off a little bit.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Pass to Sohan. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Anunoby passes to Clarkson. Anunoby kicks to Clarkson. Out to the right wing. Brunson right side. And oh, he hits the buzzer beater.
And give him credit. Good awareness of the time remaining.
And to me, the way you end quarters impacts how you end the game. It can go a long way between a W or an L.
Jordan Clarkson getting it done for the New York Knicks. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. Now let's check in with Allie LaForce on the sideline. What do you have for us, Allie?
Carl, you were able to build the lead, but what's the key to maintaining it or even increasing it going forward?
I mean, don't change what we're doing. Just stay together, keep passing the ball, keep playing great defense, and just keep making them think and make decisions, especially the difficult ones.
Consistency is a beautiful thing. Thanks, Carl.
Terrific stuff, Allie. Thank you so much. And we'll be back for the third quarter right after this halftime break.
Hello, folks. Is this the halftime show? Yes, it is. And kicking it off, let's quickly look at the Western Conference standings.
Looking at San Antonio, there are some high expectations coming into the season, and they can create a lot of pressure on a team. But they said, we can handle it, and they're proving it.
Yeah, they've got the character and the talent to be a top team in the league.
And talking about our game now, a very solid first half for the New York Knicks.
There's a lot of love for the NBA Cup. The league, the fans, it's created interest.
And nobody's taking it lightly. You look at the intensity leading up to this title game, it's been fierce. That is more than enough of us. Let's send you back to the game. Kevin Harlan and crew with the second half.
Thanks for joining us, everyone. We got the second half of the Cup Championship on 2K Sports. You gotta like what Jordan Clarkson has done in this game.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far unstoppable.
Getting underway now in the second half, and here's the 5 for Mitch Johnson. Barnes operates at the 4 with Wembanyama at the 5. Fox and Castle are their guards, and it's Vassell in at the small forward position. Towns sets the pick for Brunson. Here's Hart. Wembanyama with the rebound.
And this is exactly what you have to do to stop him. That was a tremendous contest, forcing the miss.
Vassell wide open. No good with the triple. New York leading by 5. And the Knicks, Doris, making some aggressive moves in recent years, loading up for a title run, and they came close.
And Kevin, this after years of patience and methodical building. You give away 5 first-round picks for Mikal Bridges, and of course you give away Julius Randle and Dante DiVincenzo to get Karl Anthony Towns. They haven't quite reached the summit, will they?
New York's gone 3 or 4 from long range in the game. Bridges outside. New York moving the ball around. Pass to Brunson. The 3. The rebound by the Spurs. Wembanyama has got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Fox. Vassell, the pass to Fox. Here's Wembanyama. Defended by Towns. Wembanyama down low. Towns on him. And that one's good. Wembanyama.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
Anunoby outside to the paint. The rejection by Wembanyama. 5 on the clock. Tries again. And there's a nice layup inside by Bridges. Bridges has got his second basket of the night.
Well, I think effort might be the calling card of Mikal Bridges. This guy is willing to hit the offensive glass. All about how much do you want it.
1:36 left to play in the third. Barnes outside. Vassell sends a screen for Barnes. Wembanyama outside. Wembanyama, what a high release on the 3.
And when Wembanyama is connecting from deep, he is downright unguardable. This is how special a talent he is.
1:12 left in the third. And thus far in his career, GA, Victor Wembanyama is averaging well over 3 blocks per game.
Matter of fact, if he can maintain this rate, he's on pace to average the most blocks of any player in NBA history, surpassing the towering Markey.
And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Thanks. Spurs talent evaluators first laid eyes on Victor Wembanyama when he was 15 years old, playing on a youth team in France. At that point, the franchise was enjoying its 22nd straight winning season, but the opportunity to just maybe draft a prospect like Wemby gave them the impetus to rebuild. Back to you, Kevin.
Okay, Allie, we thank you for the report. Jordan Clarkson, he's checked in for New York. So San Antonio going with an almost entirely new group here. Luke Cornett, he's checked in for Wembanyama. Jeremy Sohan comes in for Barnes. Johnson's checked in for Devin Vassell. And it's Harper in for Castle. Hart kicks to Brunson. The sweet lefty stroke of Jalen Brunson.
That's business right there. Jalen Brunson, the catch, shoot, and on to the next play.
Spurs trail by 3. Outside, Fox. Drives to the hoop. And out of bounds as the Knicks gain possession. For the Knicks, Mitchell Robinson comes in for Towns. And Yabusele subbed in for Josh Hart. And San Antonio also making a switch. Champagne's checked in. Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. Brunson against Harper. Now here's Brunson. He's covered closely. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Generously listed as 6'1", Jalen Brunson knows his way around the inside and painted area. Look out.
Here's Harper. He's been a reliable scorer for him as he's averaging up over 13 points a game. Pass to Cornett. Back to Harper. Now Sohan. Shot clock at 6. Johnson for 3. That shot off the mark. And that's going to do it for the third quarter. New York ahead. They're up by 5. Only 1 quarter left in this year's NBA Cup tournament. Fourth quarter getting going here. Towns is out there with Anunoby. Then it's Robinson. Then there's Miles McBride. And it's Clarkson in at the 2. That's the 5 for New York right now. Harper, no good. The Knicks leading by 5. Towns is doubled. McBride passes to Towns. Clarkson outside. Anunoby outside. No good from outside.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the 3.
Out of bounds, New York takes possession. Here's a look at what's coming up for New York. On Thursday, they'll go up against Tyrese Halliburton and the Indiana Pacers. Then on Friday, they'll be taking on Tyrese Maxey and the Philadelphia 76ers.
And looking at the matchup with the Heat, that's going to be one where it would take a lot of errors and maybe a cold shooting night for things to go wrong. They just have that much of an advantage over that team.
Looking at who's out there now for the Knicks. Hart, he's checked in for Robinson. Bridges comes in for Clarkson. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Miles McBride. Now here's Towns. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Now Barnes, and stolen by Hart. And now the fast break. Bridges with the ball.
I love when Karl Anthony Towns is aggressive to score and willing to embrace the contact.
And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for New York.
I mean, they've been stepping it up in terms of their shooting from distance, and the confidence has been there all game long, leaving the defense to scramble.
The other thing that's been impressive is really just relentless driving the basketball. Doesn't matter if the defense is there, they are challenging them and getting it done.
And one of the game's elite shooters, and Towns' sweet stroke definitely extends to the free throw line.
Fox! Off the glass!
Yeah, that's careless defense, though. I mean, he's one player you could ill afford to let run free. He just loves to be a money player in the fourth quarter.
New York leading by 5. And so it's Mike Brown here calling timeout. He's clearly intent on wanting to lock in and make sure everyone's on the same page. Check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Mike Brown was just reviewing the plan with his team. Well, coach is thrilled with their three-point shooting, saying in the huddle, guys, let's keep it up. Continue to shoot it from deep. It's working. They've been on fire from distance so far.
All right, Allie, thank you. Now, here's Hart. There's the pick. 5 to shoot. Brunson. Wembanyama rips down the rebound. Spurs trail by 5. Easy money for Wembanyama.
And a monster game for Wemby with the matchup issues he creates. I'm not sure anyone in this league can stop him when he's on.
That shot, no good.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
Fox got it to go off the glass.
And accepting his role as a leader. Fox wants to come through for his guys in the big moments.
New York's gotten a success rate of just over 50% from three-point tonight. 4 of 7 shooting. Brunson muscles through the contact.
One of the best clutch players in the entire league. Step up, Mr. Jalen Brunson.
Fox with it. 1:19 left in the game. What a finesse finish on the way-in.
And challenging the bigger defender coming through in the biggest moment.
Well, he knows how much was riding on that possession. You get the sense he relishes the chance.
And here's Bridges. They'll bring it up for the Knicks. They lead by 1. Now Brunson. Wembanyama reels it in. Fox against Brunson. That doesn't go. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Knicks on offense. I think we'll see them burn the clock a bit here.
Yeah, smart move.
Wembanyama reels it in. Here's Vassell. Knocks down with 3.
And that one sends the bench into a frenzy.
I'll tell you, these guys have worked so hard together. Everyone pulling in the same direction. Beautiful to watch.
And so it's Mike Brown here calling timeout. And he knows there's no room for mistakes and wants everyone on the same page. What do you think we're going to see here?
And they've got plenty of time to get a basket.
Well, they've got to be aggressive, guys, because the defense doesn't want to foul here.
And what's especially hard about defending Brunson, he just plays with so much energy.
Jalen Brunson at the line, 2 shots.
That's the first. That narrows the gap to 1. And both free throws good for Brunson.
And really, the tension could not be higher right now. And he looked like he was shooting free throws at practice. What a cool customer.
Now Fox. Wembanyama, a screen on Brunson. Knocks down the three.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
I think that's the one thing every player is searching for, consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
And they've done it. We have crowned our first champions of the season, the winners of the NBA Cup.
Well, they earned that trophy. And man, the Cup certainly added another layer of excitement to the NBA calendar.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. So for Doris Burke, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, I'm Kevin Harlan saying thanks for joining us. So long, everyone.